How to be more consistent? Throughout decades, the same question has been asked by many, and yet, no answer was found. Until now. Welcome to another video. I won't hold you guys for too long because I know how annoying it can be. I just want to say, make sure to subscribe, and let's begin. No matter what you think, the agents you play in competitive actually have a lot of impact on your consistency. And the main thing to keep in mind is that you need to play the same set of agents throughout all maps. Now, lots of you might be thinking, what is the set of agents you're talking about, Archie? To explain, let's imagine you just play two games. In one of the games, you play the duelist, and in the other one, you play the controller. How is this bad? In the first game, since you played the duelist, you got used to playing a more aggressive playstyle, playing up front, being the first one in, etc. Now on the second game, how you were supposed to play was to play super safe so that you can provide as much utility to your teammates as possible, since your smokes are super important. But what happened instead is that since you got used to playing aggressively, your playstyle subconsciously faded into the second game, and as a result, you died first a lot of rounds. Therefore, your team wasn't able to push site without your smokes. Now of course this was a very generalized example, but do you see it now? Therefore, it's mandatory that you choose and play a set of agents. Luckily, there exist only two categories, and these are it. Another thing to do is setting up paths. An example of a path for Jet on A side ascent will be this. Jet takes first contact on main, then goes dice, takes contact left, then right side, smokes himself off and starts stalling out. Now, lots of you might be thinking, how does making things like this help me? It's actually pretty much the same concept as the last point. When you play these sort of paths over and over again, you will get punished a lot. But what you will be doing will also be learning from your mistakes. In which case, eventually, what will happen is that you will have encountered every single piece of utility and team comps that can counter your path. And then you'll have the knowledge to counter anything that comes your way. Now onto the last point. Something that seems quite easy but in fact is very important is playing with someone. Have you ever logged into a game and you notice that all of your team is screaming at each other, beating each other up, they're unreliable? And that is precisely what queuing with someone gives you. When your whole team is unreliable, you have someone to rely on to do plays with or to communicate with. This doesn't even need to be someone you typically play with. Just go on a Valorant looking for group Discord and find someone there every time you want to run a match. And so yeah, that's the video guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. So I don't know what to do for the next video, so I'm just gonna ask you guys to write in the comments what you think I should do, and the most liked comment, if it's interesting to me as well, I will be doing it for the next video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe with bell on obviously, and if you guys want to go for a coaching session with me, then you guys can always book me from Fiverr. All of the links are in the description. I'll see you guys on the next time. This doesn't even need to be someone you regularly play with. Regularly. I'm just gonna change that word.